Election Day, as you know, is barely 5 weeks away, and the candidates, well, they had a very busy weekend campaigning in all the battleground states. Some Republicans are criticizing former President Donald Trump for using critical time on the campaign trail to call Vice President Kamala Harris mentally disabled. Nancy Cordes is tracking this race and the Democratic nominee's response to that.
Are you ready to make your voices heard?
In battleground Nevada Sunday night, Vice President Kamala Harris accused her opponent of stoking fear and division.
We need a president who cares more about solving problems than playing political games and demeaning people full time.
Her comments came after former President Donald Trump suggested on Saturday that the VP has special needs.
Kamala is mentally impaired. Only a mentally disabled person could have allowed this to happen to our country.
Republican allies weren't thrilled.
I think we should stick to the issues.
I just think the better course to take is to prosecute the case that her policies are destroying the country.
And yet Trump was back at it in Erie, Pennsylvania on Sunday,
She's a stupid person.
where he offered this violent proposal for cutting crime.
You know, if you had one day, like one real rough, nasty day, one rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out and it will end immediately.
His vice presidential nominee, Senator J.D. Vance,
We're going to turn Pennsylvania red.
and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz spent one last day politicking this weekend.
Let's just hold on.
Going great. This is the fun part.
Before hunkering down to prep for their first and likely only debate on Tuesday night. Walz is prepping in northern Michigan. Vice President Harris was supposed to hold more campaign stops in Nevada today. Instead, she's heading back to Washington for briefings at FEMA headquarters about the federal response to Hurricane Helene. Former President Trump plans to head to Valdosta in southern Georgia to survey the damage there. The storm's eye wall passed directly over that city, so they're dealing with major power outages.
The last thing they need today. Thank you, Nancy.